Hey everybody, I wanted to kind of make a commentary on what I see happening with this whole swine flu business. And number one, obviously I don't think it's natural. I do believe that it is man-made and that it has been released intentionally. And if you have any questions about that, you just take a look at my depopulation playlist and you'll see that there's a whole bunch of stuff that's taking place behind the scenes that isn't necessarily like for the benefit of the whole. Alright, that being said, another thing that I've noticed is just the hype. There is a lot of hype that's taking place right now, and it makes me wonder whether or not there is a tendency towards wanting to maybe scare people about this so that they are more inclined to get vaccinated. You know, I don't know if there's going to be an attempt at forced vaccination. There's definitely a possibility at quarantine, and so I'm just trying to think ahead into how this may affect us as individuals. Now, on a lighter note, I am going to talk about some of the things I'm doing to offset the effects of what's taking place here. And obviously, what do I devote my channel to? At least a good percentage of it is to making lacto-fermented vegetables. And you'll be pleased to find out that sauerkraut happens to be a very effective remedy against influenza. So, I recommend all of you guys that are watching this video go out and buy yourself some cabbage. Several heads. Mix it up. Get some red ones, get some green ones, get some non-iodized salt, and some spring or distilled water, and you're pretty much good to go. If you have a bucket, that should be fine. Just make sure you clean it out very well and sterilize it with hot water. I actually just made a video about pickling some radishes, carrots, and beets, and unfortunately it was too long for YouTube. So I'm going to be posting a link to my video in my blog if you are so inclined. This is more for people who have kind of already experimented with making their own sauerkraut, and it's taking it to the next level. So, that being said, check out my video if you want to, and also make yourself some sauerkraut. If you don't know how, if you're just getting onto my website or my YouTube page, I have some old videos on how to make sauerkraut, and I've also got a traditional food preparation playlist that you can check out. So go get to it. Alright, other things I want to talk about. I'm also going to be making some colloidal silver. This is also a very good remedy against viruses, and I'll be posting a link to an awesome video that basically describes in layman's terms how to make colloidal silver. And I'm also going to be experimenting with broth and stock making, which is an old-time remedy and very well known amongst many cultures, the way to deal with diseases and also to just be healthy in general. And you just boil bones for several hours until you get this very rich, nutritional, mineral dense liquid that you can then add to bases of other foods. You can saute your vegetables in it, or you can just drink it plain, or you can use it as a stock for soup. So I'm going to be getting into that as well. What I've been doing lately with my own health is, I mentioned before that I'm going through a detoxification diet, and what that essentially is I'm adding a ton of raw food. I'm eating lacto-fermented vegetables every day, and tons of sprout, whole foods, whole grains, things that I never even really knew existed until I was about 21 or so. I mean, I'd never seen an actual wheat berry until I walked into a natural food store. So my diet's consisted of mainly natural whole foods, not really a ton of refined or processed things, because I'm trying to lower the environmental impact on my body and the toxic waste that accumulates in my tissues. When you eat unhealthy, you tend to accumulate toxins, and they reside in your tissues, and as you release them, those toxins are released into your body and you have to get rid of it. So it places unnecessary strain on your detoxification organs, being your liver, kidneys, and your skin. And that's why I suffered with acne for so long. I mean, I'm convinced of it. So I've been doing that. Today and yesterday I am in the process of fasting. And what this does is it gives your body a break. It allows your organs to rest. It clears up some enzymes that are typically used to digest food, because most people are just stuffing their faces like 24/7. If you give your body a break, then those enzymes that are normally used to digest your food can go about working on other business in other areas of your body. So if you have inflammation, then you can free up some energy so that your inflammation will then be taken care of. So those are some things I've been doing, and I think that if you really consider how you're treating yourself and what you're putting into your body, that's going to be pretty critical in dealing with some sort of threat like this. Louis Pasteur, I believe, before he passed away, it could have been him or the other guy, but he basically went back and said everything I've been concentrating on has been wrong, that it's not the microbes that are the problem, it's the territory. If you do any research on microbiology, you'll find that if a pathogen or a virus or a bacteria, like a bad bacteria, gets into an environment that is conducive towards its growth and perpetuation, then it can gain a foothold and it has an advantage. But if you've got an environment that is unfriendly towards it, maybe it's acidic, which is eating this lacto-fermented foods creates a lactic acid environment, and those pathogens are not able to survive those conditions. So being that this is biologically engineered sort of virus, I'm not sure how it will interact, but I think that if you take care of your body, you're going to increase your chances of overcoming whatever you're exposed to. So those are the things I'm doing. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and God bless you. Bye.